everyone, Thao here. A while back, I posted on my community tab asking you all to help me decide which two phones to keep between the Pixel 3, Galaxy S9, and Galaxy Note 9. I read through all the comments and the overwhelming consensus was to get rid of the Pixel 3 and roll with Galaxy S9 and Note 9. Let me start by saying the Note 9 is the real MVP. If I was to recommend one phone, it'd be the Note 9 hands down. You see, I like to keep my work life separate from my personal life, and the Note 9 with the S Pen fills that work device role perfectly. So ultimately, it was between the Pixel 3 and the Galaxy S9. From the title of this video, you already know that I went with the Pixel 3. Let's get into my reasoning and why I hesitate to recommend the same choice for colleagues and friends who are deciding between the two. When I started to look at what I really need in a phone outside of work, I quickly realized that it wasn't very much. I tried my best to not be on my phone when I'm out with friends and family. What did I really need from a personal phone? Taking phone calls and sending text messages. Some occasional online shopping. Grocery list and note-taking. Browsing through social media and taking pictures. Both phones can do all these things. Matter of fact, any phone can do all these things. It's no secret now. Thanks to Google's marketing team, the Pixel 3 has an amazing photo camera. Taking pictures is exactly what the Pixel 3 won me over. Don't get me wrong, the S9 is capable of taking some beautiful pictures, in some cases even better than the Pixel 3, especially if you take advantage of the built-in Pro mode. The problem is, in point-and-shoot scenarios, I've been let down on several occasions. The Pixel, on the other hand, will take pictures that I'm happy with almost every single time. It's just so consistent and reliable. Combine that with night sight, a wide-angle groupie camera, and smart software, it's hard to beat this camera. But the video sucks, bro! True, the S9 does do a better job with video recording, especially in terms of audio, but I personally just don't take very many. So Google, your bet on the camera being a big enough draw worked on me. Just please make the Pixel 4 an overall better phone next year. That's it. It's not that I wouldn't recommend it. I actually did to one of my clients. He was using an iPhone 7 and asked what phone I'd recommend for him to pick up as an upgrade. I asked him what he cared about most, and he said he just wanted an easy to use phone that has a good camera. Someone coming from an iPhone that values the camera, I think the Pixel 3 is the perfect phone to dive into the world of Android. For someone who's smartphone savvy, keeps up with these smartphone trends, and who's done the research to narrow it down to these two phones, it's hard to argue that the S9 doesn't offer more value. You get a headphone jack, SD card expansion, so you don't have to rely on cloud storage, a brighter and better looking screen. I know the curved edges aren't for everyone, but the screen honestly looks better on the S9. You get better sounding headphones included in the box, fast wireless charging on any wireless charger. On the Pixel, you need to pick up the Pixel stand. It's jam-packed with customization and features. The S9 has been getting regular security updates, and software isn't slowing down as many has claimed in the past. If anything, I've experienced more bugs on the Pixel 3 than on the S9, and I've had the S9 way longer. The Pixel 3 does feel snappier though in everyday use. The S9 is about to get the latest version of Android very soon. Paired with Samsung's new One UI, it should breathe some life into the phone. For my needs, the Pixel 3 makes up for these shortcomings. For most people, I'm not quite so sure. Taking into account that you can currently pick up the S9 for cheaper, I think it's a smarter buy, unless you 100% know that you don't like Samsung software or just want a consistent good photo camera. At the end of the day, both phones are amazing flagship devices, and I could live with either one. The Pixel 3's camera sealed the deal for my personal needs. I honestly don't do very much with my phone outside work, but I do take a lot of pictures when I'm out with friends and family, and yes, that includes selfies. If you don't care so much for the camera, then pick up the S9. It's one heck of a smartphone package that you can easily find a deal on now. Though, I am expecting Samsung to bring the heat with the S10, so maybe it's best to wait and see. Like I mentioned in my full review, there's just something very charming about the Pixel 3. Yes, the camera is its biggest draw, but once I started using it regularly, the phone really grew on me. Final verdict, I'm sticking with the Note 9 and the Pixel 3. The Note 9 as my productivity phone and the Pixel 3's camera to capture all of life's unpredictable moments when I'm out and about. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Until the next one, Happy New Year's, peace. Bye!